What's up, guys? Welcome back to LIFM. We're going to be doing another game of EDH here in MTGO. I am going to be playing my Sygg deck, and I am facing Erebos. So I definitely kept this hand. I have Temple, Swamp, Soul Ring, Lotus, and also Tezzeret. Our opponent also kept 7 cards. So leading off, I actually lead off with not Soul Ring, not Swamp Soul Ring, but Temple. Excuse me. Lead off with Temple there just so I can see what my next card is, and playing Soul Ring first turn here doesn't actually net me anything. So I go that route, and second turn I can still play Swamp, Soul Ring, and have mana open for Impulse. So our opponent plays Swamp, passes the turn. We play Soul Ring and pass. We can do this end of turn. So our opponent plays Phyrexian Arena. Good card advantage there. We impulse, we see lands, so we keep an island at the top, and we... Of course, this is, in my opinion, was the best play. Unless I was going to play Tezzeret, but I wanted to not have my opponent get any card advantage, so I deny reality, their Phyrexian Arena, I cascade into Sword of Body and Mind. Seems fine, there's better cards I could have got there, but it seems good enough. It's a free spell. So our opponent Demonic Tutors and passes the turn. And here is as good a time as any to land Tezzeret and tutor for Mana Crypt. So our opponent looks like they tutor for Coffers. They're playing Lash Right here, which we're completely fine with. We can easily lock it down with Dungeon Geist. So here we draw Duress. We're going to Duress. It was an easy decision. I kind of skipped past that, but the cards in hand were Temple, Phyrexian Arena, Aberrant Overlord, Rogue's Passage, Hall of the Bandit Lord, and of course Beacon of Unrest. So I chose Beacon of Unrest over Phyrexian Arena. And the beauty here, I play Gilded Lotus, tap for 3 blue, Dungeon Geist, Commander, using Tezzeret, untap Soul Ring, and Gilded Lotus. Equip my commander and pass the turn. I still have a potential 3 blue mana, faking a counter. So all our opponent does is play their commander and Phyrexian Arena, which we're fine with, and we draw into Liliana Vess here, which is, I like having these cards together. So here I choose to tutor for a counter spell. So I believe there I went for Spell Crumple to put on top. Swing for 6 here, mill some cards, get a token, and my commander triggers, get me my Spell Crumple that I tutored for with Liliana. So our opponent's casting Gatekeeper of Malakir here, which means 2, 3, 4, 5. This will become a creature, which is fine. I could have countered this, but it wasn't worth it in my opinion. So when it resolved, I sacked my commander, I believe, and used this to block his commander from attacking. And the other reason I did that is him playing another spell that was more dangerous was a very strong potential. So I'd rather keep this for something better, and I can always recast my commander. I have a lot of mana. So our opponent passes a turn. We're going to cast Sword, taking his commander. Equip our Dungeon Geist. Untap our artifacts. Swing for some damage, mill, and get a token. Here I'm actually going to search for Venser. It's a counter / a bounce spell. So it seemed like a good decision. So our opponent tries to corrupt here, and we just spell crumple that. block his creature here. And our opponent tries to temporal extortion. We just lose half our life. We didn't want them to take another turn here. We draw our Venser, and then we make our opponent pitch a card. We swing for a lot of damage. Here we recast our commander, untap our artifacts, and draw a couple cards. End of turn, our commander triggers. Okay, so this is where in the replay that the program starts giving some problems actually. But luckily this is pretty much where the match ends, with our opponent scooping. And here our opponent says, "Good game. You got lucky. I got bad draws." Which, I mean, it could have been true, but I think I just got really good draws as opposed to my opponent getting bad draws. I had everything I needed to handle the stuff they drew. But either way, it was a good game. I enjoyed that game a lot. Thanks for watching.